So hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, sorry for the silence. So let's get into it. So today I want to share with you guys what my foundation routine is. I was hoping that when I start to run a beauty and sort of makeup segment on this channel, that it would involve some of the things that I do, which might not necessarily be like what the gurus do. So I just wanted like a normal everyday approach to makeup. I would share some tips and some tricks as we go along, and let's just have fun. I'll go right into it. I've already done my eyebrows, which by the way have refused to look like twins and now look like sisters, or is it cousins? I primed my face with the Sephora, what is it called again? I just know it's a primer from Sephora. It's a smoothing primer. So after priming my face, I usually like to go in with this MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette, and I usually use this one, the orange one, just to cover my dark spots. I've been getting the dark spots, because of feminine reasons. I don't know whether I'm allowed to speak about that here, but yeah. So I usually just put a little on my brush and go. Then I blend it out using my finger. So this helps me in such a way that now when I go ahead and wear my foundation, it covers well. And the foundation that I'm using at the moment is a full coverage foundation, but all the same I just want to feel confident that my windows are not showing and stuff like that. See, for my foundation I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. And so what I do with this foundation is I just dab a little bit on my, not dab, like put like 2 pumps, and then with this I like to put it with my finger first all over my face. And I've been changing my foundation quite often lately, not for any particular reason, not like buyer's remorse or anything, but I just want to be more experimental, try out different things and stuff like that. And so after I have dabbed it all over my face, I usually use a beauty blender, and then I grab my Fix Plus and just go like all over. I'm telling you, this is not your kawaida makeup foundation routine. Then I just like to sort of tap it in as you go in. So it's not every day that I use it with a a beauty blender, sorry. I don't always use a beauty blender. Sometimes I like to use a buffing brush, but I just saw Nikki tutorials do like a get ready with me, and the person, I can't remember her name, was saying that she once heard from Makeup Forever people who were saying that it's better to dab this in as opposed to like rubbing it. And so I thought, why not copy the roll? They've been doing this long. So usually after doing this, I just like do my powder and be okay to go, like do my lips and maybe something on my eyes and be okay to go. But I told myself that this year I'm really going to like push myself a little bit harder with my own makeup and try like highlighting and try like getting myself out there completely on makeup. So we're gonna highlight today, and for that I got this NYX concealer. It's called Photogenique. Wow. No, let me see. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to like make some lines all the way up under my eyes. Yeah. And this side as well. This thing applies so smoothly. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And then on my forehead. And these are typically places where, you know, the sun will hit your face. And so you want to be like slaying. Okay, seriously, let me see. Down the bridge of my nose. And on my chin. You see, you see, you see, you see. But because I don't want it to dry up, I'll just go in with my beauty blender. It's still, you know, moist then. I'll just blend it in. Softly. Okay. So I don't know. There's a lot of like dead air in this video. I don't even know. So you blend it, and it blends really well, by the way. Oh, this is wonderful. And so I work on my forehead as well. But seriously, who can do this every day? I mean, I usually wake up like half an hour to the time that the driver comes for me. So I usually just have time to like wear my, to like slap up myself in foundation, do my eyebrows. I even stopped wearing eyeshadow and going to work. So yeah. So I'm done with that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a powder to just set my highlight. So to set my powder, my concealer, sorry, I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix in NW or NC? NW35. It's too light. I mean, I just realized I could use it to set. I don't know whether the results are going to be really good, but I can't find any other ones. So let's see. The brush I'm using is by Elf Cosmetics. So after that, I like to set my whole face. I use a BH Cosmetics powder brush, and at the moment I'm using, you can't see, I'm using a Sephora Baked Compact Powder, and I'll use that to set my whole face. So as you can see, I've not yet removed like the excess powder that is under my eyes, but that's because I like to do it after I've done my foundation, my eyes, like my eyeshadow, just in case I get sort of like some downpour. And so, you know, not to worry, I'm not going to leave it there and look crazy. But yeah. I mean, this powder by Sephora is really, really nice. Like, super nice. You know, it just has, and like when I'm doing night shift, because sometimes I work night shifts, I usually just do like the correcting over my spots, then I do a concealer in the same shade as my skin. That's for MAC, that's NW45. And then I just dab the powder and go. Okay. So for my eyes, I like to use this Decay. Can you see? Yes, the Decay eye primer. And I just need to go over my lid with my finger. I'm not going to do like any particular kind of look today because I mean this is supposed to be a foundation routine. I don't even know. But it would be funny to leave you hanging with like a half-done face. So let's just throw in a simple eye look, right? Look at it. Oh, by the way, the people who are following the Being Mrs. Q, I know I sort of just like stopped, but I got so busy, and you know we were at that interesting point where I was about to share with you guys like highlights from the wedding, and done working on it, so it should be up soon. So it would be nice if you guys would subscribe to the video. So I've already done primed my eyes, and I'm going to go in with this Makeup Forever Pro Artist palette. Yeah. And I just want a really like laid back look, so nothing in particular, nothing, you know, like special. So I'm going to use this color, sorry, this one at the bottom and this one, and just bam, do something real quick with it. Okay, so I decided to do, you know, to finish up my eyes off camera. The only thing I did was like add, what is it called, mascara. And so I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. You remember I had left the powder underneath my eyes, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to just dust it off, and I'll use a little of that Sephora Baked foundation, the compact powder, sorry. So I'll just wipe it off. Now I'll finish up. I'll just do my blush and for my blush I'm using Peachykeen from MAC. Where's my brush? And so I like to do this when I do my blush, like that's what we're doing. So there's really no right way to do it. Sometimes if you smile, okay, when I used to do it when smiling, which maybe look like, oh, so yeah, we'll do that today. After my blush, or the same time I'm doing my blush, I also like to do my highlight, and for my highlight I use MAC Gold Deposit. Ouch. It looks like this. Yeah, so what I like to do is, using a fan brush, I just put a little on it and go here, like the highest point of my cheek. And I do that the other side as well. This side is like already showing. This other side is still playing jokes with me. So what I do after is that I go back in with my blush just a little bit and sort of diffuse it into the highlights. So I do baby lips to moisturize my lips. And then I line my lips using Cherry by MAC. Then I go in with the Sephora Cream stain, cream lip stain. And this dries matte. So hey guys, this is the final look. I hope you liked it. Should you wish to see more of this kind of videos, even though I'm still going to post some more, I mean, practice makes perfect, right? So subscribe to the channel so that you can see a lot more of what's going on. And then also don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram and on Snapchat. I'm really trying to learn Snapchat, by the way. My username on all social media accounts is at It's Joy Quint. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And like I said, I'm not going to waste this look just on this one video, so I'm just preparing you. So the next video you'll see has been shot on the same day this makeup look has been shot. So anyway guys, see you and have a good week. Slaying on freak. Okay, bye. Toodles.